Something basically that feels like it's come up almost out of nowhere over the past few days, or in the past month at least, is this sudden wave of UK rappers hopping on house beats. Now, I go to house events and I've got a UK rap page, so I feel like I've got a pretty good insight on both of these scenes. And right now, UK rappers going into house music, it's not getting taken that well by people, I'll be honest. Now, I'm going to add a bit of insight into why I think it's not getting taken that well. As someone who goes to raves, as someone who goes to Ibiza every year, I hear the music, I listen to the music, on why it's not like going down that well with people. So Central C the other day previewed this on his Instagram.
You got a vice, and you're mine. So petite, you're with me all the time. But nobody knows what we got going on, cause we don't even speak, it's all in the mind. You're never late, or sometimes, but when you arrive, mate, everything fine. You don't give a fuck about the past, and I love that. You helped me leave all that behind. Different shape, different size. When I'm with you, my eyes go so wide. Before I met you, I was socially awkward. Ever since then, no, I'm not so shy. Different shape, different size. When I'm with you, my eyes go so wide. Before I met you, I was socially awkward. Ever since then, no, I'm not so shy.
Oh, the beat sounds the beat sounds so good. Like, let's just get the obvious out of the way. It's not being mixed and mastered yet, and his vocals are like way too loud. I don't have a problem with UK rappers hopping on house tracks, yeah, and I understand why they're doing it. But I'm just saying now, as someone who goes to these events, I literally saw Max Dean 2 weeks ago, who like produced this song. UK rappers hopping on house beats is not gonna go down well with the house community. House music fans don't really like rappers on house beats, and when they do it, it's sampled, right? I've heard songs with Future on, Gunna, people like that, but they're always sampled 50 Cent. Like, a load of rappers are on house songs, but they're pretty much always sampled. It's gonna be a lot harder than people think for these rappers to make this transition into house music. And Central C is not the only one. Central C is just one of few, and I think there's only a handful of UK rappers that will have success with it. The other one who's previewed a track recently is Tion Wayne with Nathan Dorr. Now, if you don't know too much about house music, you sort of got the DJs that Central C's just made a tune with, Maxine and Luke Dean, which are they're going to be in DC10. Central C made a song called DC10. They're like DJs that people in the house community fuck with. Tion Wayne, on the other hand, has made a song with Nathan Dorr. If you don't know too much about house music, Nathan Dorr isn't an Ibiza DJ like Maxine and Luke Dean. Nathan Dorr is an Ibiza rocks DJ.
Little tight waist with a body in the face, will be fucking up the place, but get out of my space, gonna cooler, gonna cooler. With a pretty tight waist, pretty cute face, will be fucking up the place, but get out of my space, gonna cooler, gonna cooler.
Comments are not taking this well, right? The comments say AU music, AU vodka music. They say Love Island transition competition music. This ain't it. This is a lot different to the Central C track. I'll just say that because they're very different DJs. I don't have an issue with them doing it. I'm just struggling to see who they're making this for. Like, house music fans are not going to be bumping these songs from Tion Wayne. They might be bumping the one from Central C, but all the positive comments from that Central C song seem to be more from rap fans, from Central C fans. The house music fans, from what I've seen, are saying this ain't it, keep rappers away from house music. And I mean, the list goes on. It's not just these two. Now, the one person who I think could actually have success off this is AJ Tracey. Now, AJ Tracey's got a tune coming with Josh Baker, similar to Luke Dean and Max Dean, massive DJ in house music. And funnily enough, someone put in the comments, next it will be Central C talking about rappers hopping on house beats. This was back in March. 3 months later, look what's happened. Does everyone think they're Drake now? Well, the thing with Drake and the house music, yeah, is if you listen to that album, honestly, never mind, I might do it after, you'll hear that they're pretty much all him singing. He doesn't really rap over many of the beats, and when he does, they're not house beats really. They're like very, very not much going on with the beats. And I've heard about Tom Did It. Yeah, I've seen it. Tom Did It just had a tune with Chris Stussy and shit. That's completely like the root. There's a big difference, right? Rappers like Nave Smalls, their vocals work on the tracks. Like, if you're gonna put rap vocals on these house tracks, the way to do it, or the way that seems to have worked in the past, is when there's effects added and they're a bit distorted and shit. When these rappers have these really clear vocals like that Central C one, that's why I feel like it's not really landing. But also, you got to have the voice for it. People in house raves like to sing along. If you listen to the biggest house songs in the world, they're all like female vocals, or they're like melodic rappers or people that are like singing along, or like old guy singers who like have mad vocals and shit. People don't really rap at a rave, so you're not really going to be hearing this in a rave, I don't feel like. And I think the DJs are doing it because it will help them in the long run, and they'll get a lot more publicity and shit from the rap music community as more rap fans become house fans. But this AJ Tracy and Josh Baker one, I'll just play this one out.
Spot this spliff, let me elevate. She's on the jewels and the jacks trying to levitate. You man, I throw the pipe up, getting relegate. I'm a heavyweight, won't work, get a better rate. Settle with a date, let's get lost in emotion. Sit mess cow in the ocean. The boys came through, we could cause a commotion. So don't
instantly that sounds way better because his vocals were a lot quieter. They sounded like a few more effects on the vocals, but still they're just not getting taken that well, and I'm not surprised because house music fans don't like rappers hopping on the songs. And if I play you like the Nay Smalls one, if you don't know Nay Smalls, basically sort of part of, he's mates with Maxine and Luke Dean now, and they all go around as a collective, all making house music. So I feel like he's actually integrated into the scene. He seems to actually like care about house music, and the songs are actually landing. If I play you his in comparison to all these other UK rappers, you'll hear the difference in how like so much better his sounds, because that melodic style of rap actually works on these tunes. A lot of these rap vocals just aren't gonna land, and they're not gonna be taken well by the house community, I can tell you that now. And I see why the DJs are doing it. Yeah, I got like no issue with it. I'm just saying it's not gonna land that well with people in general. It's just the style of Nave Smalls' rap works on these tracks compared to a lot of these UK rappers. Bro, if it was Dave who was rapping on house beats, I would say it doesn't really sound that good. This transition of UK rappers moving into house music is not going to be smooth, and I don't feel like a lot of them are actually going to see success like Nave Smalls has seen it. People like Central C will be sweet because they've got massive fan bases, and their fan bases all like a different style of music. The DJs who are collabing with them, however, those DJs fans aren't going to fuck with the songs, but the DJs aren't really going to care because it's going to do well for them and it's going to get them more attention. Don't have an issue with it. Fair play to the DJs. I'm just saying their fans are not going to fuck with this like new style of house music they're making with these rappers on. It's kind of like the Daft Punk method, exactly like Daft Punk's vocals, those sort of vocals, bit funky and shit. A lot of these rappers, like, they'd be better putting those vocals on a garage tune or even like drum and bass like RD's done it. It's a lot easier for rappers to hop on those sort of beats than a house track a lot of the time, because these house tracks don't need a rap verse on it. The beats are sick on their own, the production's mad on their own. They don't need a rap verse on it, which is exactly why these UK rappers aren't going to have a smooth transition into the house music scene. Like that Central C song would sound a lot better with Nay Smalls vocals on it. I'm just going to put it out there, like it just 100% would. This is another one, Nay Smalls, pretty sure this was a song that he'd already made and a DJ remixed it. Again, that's how it works best, I feel like, with these house tracks, is when a DJ mixes or remixes like an already existing rap song into a house track, because I feel like the rappers on some of these house tracks are just trying to do too much and it doesn't need that. Like this is another Nay Smalls one. I think it's on like a million.
Get faded, she get wasted too. As soon as I made it, yeah, she feel like she made it too. How can I blame it? How can I blame it on you? How can I blame it on you? How can I blame it on you? Yeah, you know that she mad I did it. Told her it's me the bag, I'm in it. I got no reason to brag, I'm winning. I show up with trophy, swag the limit. Feel like this story don't have beginning. They know me, I fuck with the bad swimming. I'm silent, I'm keeping it savage. I was lit with before I had the minute. I get faded.
You see how much smoother his vocals sound in it. They're not like overpowering the production. The beat is what carries it. His vocals are just a little addition. I'm not really seeing the same with a lot of these new UK rappers hopping on house beats, and their fans might dig it, but the house music fans are not going to like it. Like, I don't see these DJs playing them in their sets that much, because I think they know that the audiences at these raves aren't going to be fucking with rappers hopping on house tracks. Like, you see in the mood when you go to a rave whether people are fucking with the songs or not. And a lot of these like rappers hopping on house tracks just isn't going to go down that well. Like, I can already predict it. These UK rappers that are hopping on these house tracks or collabing with these house DJs, it's a sick move for both of the scenes like coming together. But I'm just telling you now, the house fans are not going to fuck with it like in the slightest. And I think you've seen that already. For the rappers, it's sweet because the rap fans are going to like are going to appreciate something different. but the house music fans, like, their music's not going to be getting played in Ibiza. Like, they just don't have the vocals for it. It doesn't work the same. Because I wanted to talk about that because I've seen it like a load on the pages recently, and it's like, I'm not surprised by the feedback it's getting.